Welcome again to another flight review. I hope you're all staying safe under this condition. This is also my last flight before the lockdown in Australia. Because of the impact of the COVID-19, there is substantially a lot fewer travellers at the airport. A lot of shops and cafes have also remained closed. But luckily, my favourite bookshop remained open. During this difficult time, Qantas has also closed all of its lounges across the network. Well, I think I haven't told you where I'm heading to today. So I'll be doing a short trip down to Wagga. Well, then heading straight back to Sydney. Why am I doing this? Just for fun, I guess. So because the lounge is not open, I have to get my pre-flight coffee in one of the cafes. Stepping into the airport, you really know what damage the pandemic has done to the aviation industry. And on the far left of the screen, you'll see a Qantas Boeing 747 waiting for its retirement. And this is a very sad scene to see. And boarding commenced at gate 1, which led us to the tarmac. The flight today was less than 50% full. No matter how many times I've flown, I always get myself on the wrong seat, and this time is no exception. After settling down on the correct seat, I fiddled around for a while just to cover up the embarrassment. And I've also realised how generous the legroom is on these Dash 8s. Pushback commenced on time and we're off to Wagga.
Feel my body aching, I feel like I'm breaking, and I know it all too well. I keep going down, 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 too many years going by.
Well, I don't know about you, but to me, the flight meal is one of the most important parts of any flight, even though it's as tiny as a packet of cookies. To be fair, a pack of cookies is generous enough for a 50-minute flight. So I guess I'm happy with what I've received. Something seems to be missing, and it's obvious enough to tell it's the recline button. And because there is no in-flight entertainment on this flight, the best and only alternative is the clouds outside. And I do apologize if my nostrils are scaring you away. By the time we've made our descent into Wagga, the weather got a little bit cloudy and it's raining out there. But I do enjoy looking at the cloud patterns. As you can see on the video, Wagga is surrounded by a lot of farmlands, which isn't something you can usually see when you're flying along the coast. And as we're doing our U-turn back to the terminal, it started to rain a little, which got a little bit heavier when we were disembarking the plane. And as I've reboarded the airplane back to Sydney, it started to rain like crazy. And on a return journey, I was given the same snacks, and of course by the same crew. No doubt the cabin crew was surprised seeing me for the second time in such a short time. After the meal service, I sat back and relaxed for a little while, and then we were ready for our descent into Sydney. In general, I've enjoyed this flight so much because of how empty the flight is, but of course it wouldn't have been perfect without the professionalism and caring of the flight crew. And this is what Qantas does the best on every single flight. I'm also proud that the Qantas crew has maintained the positive spirit and of course the professionalism with the passengers even during this difficult time. That is a big thumbs up for Qantas. Well, with that being all said, I can't wait to get home and to unwind myself from my comfortable bed. And obviously the train is not for me because it's too expensive, so I always go for the bus. Well, I hope you have enjoyed the video and I reckon it's time to wrap up. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so now, because I'll be uploading more videos in the future. Well, at least when the COVID has ended. So do make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video and share if you do like it. And I'm the Qantas Flyer, see you in the next video.